Okay guys, so today we are going to be looking at the Sirui P1 Gimbal, and what we're doing today is checking to see what kind of weight it can do. We're going to be playing around with some Canon cameras. So we have a Canon M50 and we have a Canon full frame Canon RP. So we're going to throw a couple lenses on there, see what it handles and what it doesn't. Hopefully not too long a video, and that's coming up. Okay guys, so we have right now the Sirui P1 Gimbal, and if you watched my video on the unboxing of this and got a first look, at the very end I kind of tested it with my M50 and a 50mm, which was this lens right here. Now it's a little bigger because it also had the speed booster on it. It was perfect. It worked very well. I don't know what that weight combination is, but it worked. Right now we're going to be doing it again with the M50. I'm going to take this little strap off. A 10 to 18. Now this is a lens combination that this gets a lot. Now of course it does have an adapter ring for the EF lenses, which adds a bit of weight. Let's see what this one is coming in regards to weight. So its total weight right now is 872.7 grams. 900 was kind of that, where they kind of thought that limit was. So we're under it, so we should be good. So we're gonna mount this, balance it, and see how it is. All right, let's do that. Okay, so I've got it balanced, all good. Now one thing to remember, even at this weight, so this is 870 grams, I had to bring it defaults to medium power. I had to bring it down to low or else I got a vibration. Just so you guys know, on the front here where the screen is, the same button that powers it up, once it's powered, when you kind of double click on it, you'll get a little menu on the screen that has, you know, low, medium, and high. So I switched it down to low, which I thought this would be considered heavy for it. But as you can see, right, so that's working great. So no issues there. She doesn't break out of that. You know, you get a nice, look at how smooth that pan is, right? You get a real nice smoothness on it and a point of view. So this is cool because you can get those rotatable shots, right? So you can kind of pull in and be like, right? And she only goes so far, and then she hits her extremes. Right, so you get that nice little wow, wow. Right, and she points up. You can do the same thing, kind of pointing up if you so want. Hit that button again for your mode. She'll drop back down, and you got that nice shot. So there it is, and that's again on low power. So that's excellent. You know, I thought that might actually break it. So I'm gonna switch cameras here, and we're gonna see what happens when I put a EOS RP, so a full frame with a much bigger lens. Okay. 2 secs. Alright guys, so right now we again have the P1 and we have my Canon EOS RP with a 20 to 35mm lens on it. This is a bit of a heavier camera, so we're going to see how much this weighs. So maybe you can get a full frame on this. Alright, ready? So weight wise, let's see. A little bit more, actually not that much more. 908.5 grams, 908.5. So we're gonna balance this up again and see how this is. All right, here we go. All right, so let's put this on, see what it does, shall we? Okay, number one, because it's a wider body, we have to move this over a bit. So just be aware of that. You have to kind of push this far over as it can toward the grip so that it has room to sit in the arm. So let's see if this helps. Oh yeah, that'll get me out far enough now. Okay, good. So what we'll do is we're just gonna fine tune that a bit. So as we can see, very front heavy. She's very front heavy on this one. So maybe we may actually have to move it. There's 3 little notches, so we're going to move it up to the back one so that we can move this forward a bit. All right, let's see if that helps at all. Oh yeah, no, I think it gets me right in that extreme. So I can't go back or further any more than this, but she levels out there. That's good. She's very heavy this way. So of course we're going to move that as much as we can this way to get that over there. Oh, that's good. So she's got plenty. That's pretty good. Now, if we do this one here, this is the last one. Right about there. All right, that's good. There's always a bit of fine tuning, but I think we're good. Okay, so now we're running a Canon EOS RP that's a pretty big lens, as you can see. This is a 20 to 35 mil, 3.5 to 4.5. And what's nice about it, just so you can see, right, is it has like everything's internal focusing. So the lens isn't gonna come out or not. So once you kind of have this balance, we're nice, which is really nice about this lens. And it's not an expensive lens. You can find these anywhere. I got this actually on eBay for like, I don't know, 200 bucks or something like that. All right, here we go, testing. But again, right now it's on the light power. So hold on she comes. Still on low, still on low power. Ready? Oh, come on now. Look at that. Look at that. That is fantastic, and you got perfect. Let's just change it to that follow mode. Ready? Point of view mode. Ready? Oh, look at that. That's a nice swivel, right? Oh yeah, look how smooth that is. That's great. And then we got a nice little push up if you want, a little up to the sky. Keeps it there, no vibration at all. Down, we'll give it a little spin where she comes into different modes. Boom. Back up to the sky. Up she comes. And you want it to come down, you're just gonna give it a little boom right there. Oh, come on now. That's a little bit of all right. Weight wise, easily one of these. If you're pushing in and around even let's say that like the 1,000 grams, I'd say you are probably pretty good. And I'm still on low power, which is what's amazing. And this one of course, you know, I can see that spin where I want it, you know, down. What I'd love to see them do in the app is allow the phone to control the gimbal. So you could put this on its tripod and actually be able to control it from the phone. That's what I'd like. Look at that. It's nice though. Super smooth. And of course you can go in and play with some of the settings inside the app. You know, because I have a Canon camera, there's no cables. So there's no cable for me to be able to play with on this. But oh yeah, that's super awesome. So this one will allow me to go up, down. Should be able to switch this now. So when you go up, so you know ups or down. She kind of keeps that level all the time, right? For the most part, see how I'm spinning it, nothing's happening, right? That's on the lock. Of course, we go to point of view is there, and this one will go back and forth, no up and down. Next one is back and forth and up and down, and the last one is lock, which locks it into place. Now of course if I move it and I want to get it back to where it's back to center, there's your trigger. So you just kind of move this over farther, right? So I'm down here for instance, looking around, and I hit the trigger, tick, tick, she recenters herself. Come on, that's super good. Look how smooth that is. Oh, I'm very happy with that. All right, anything heavier than this, I'd be a tad bit concerned. So if I added on, let's say a lens like this lens by itself, just so you can, this is a 28 to like 135. This lens by itself coming in at 625 grams. It's not happening. And because this is so front heavy, especially extended, see how it comes out? Now that balance, there's just no way to balance it. So, but that works good. And you wanna make sure just because you have the weight that you also, it's not super front heavy, right? And you have a lens that is internal, so it has an internal zoom or internal focus so that nothing's extending, because that could throw off the balance a lot. All right guys, hope this was useful. It's not that quick, fairly quick, but I wanted to show different weights and to show that, you know, it can actually take a fairly big camera. Okay guys, I'm gonna go out and play with this week. It's just really cold today, so I wanted to today, not happening. Coming soon. We'll go out and get some shots. All right guys, talk to you later. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll put a link up to the Indiegogo campaign where you can order one of these. All right, my friends, later.